Hello, it is I, the maker of Sycamore Down, the soon-to-be best indie game set in the town of Terre Haute, Indiana. I just wanted to sit down today and talk a little bit about the project, what's been going on, what it's about a little bit, As of right now, I'm the only person working on the game, but I have been getting help with some story ideas from a couple different friends who may soon be officially attached to the name, but we're still getting that all worked out. Behind me, you can see what once was about 5.5 hours worth of video that's now sped up immensely. I recorded these over the span of like a day and a half, like a couple days ago, so that should tell you the kind of time it takes to make any real amount of progress as a solo developer working on a 3D game. That being said though, this is a lot of fun and honestly doesn't feel like work about 80% of the time. A lot of the nights I'll just be sitting in a call with friends, just chatting or watching a movie while working on texturing or modeling. Decided to start this project. I had absolutely no prior experience in modeling or texturing or scripting or really any part of game design. I had just taken a digital art class that had us creating 3D environments using this web application called A-Frame. It basically lets you write like JavaScript code that would put like shapes in just a random part of a blank environment. But I ended up enjoying that torture so much that I would go onto YouTube and look up how to use applications like Unity and Blender. And after doing that, I started creating these like little rural town areas, like with creepy little farms on them and stuff. It was cool. If I have a picture one, I'll throw it up on screen now. I'm not sure if I do though. But basically that whole process really got me wanting to create a sort of retro horror game where the player would be looking for essential objects while avoiding a monster. Pretty basic, I know, sort of like the concept of Slender, but I had to start somewhere, and I don't think any creative trying out a new medium really expects their first piece to be anything extravagant. Now, growing up, the only consoles I had were a PlayStation 2 and a Nintendo 64, and my favorite game for either of them was GoldenEye. I can remember playing on it, doing split screen with my dad and sister, and he would stomp us out so bad every single time, and it would send us both into like an emotional fury. But the reason I bring that game up is because it's such a huge inspiration for what I'm trying to create here. All the textures I create are using very small canvases. The models I'm creating, I try to stick to the lowest poly counts I can just to really get that older effect. And I think so far it's been really working well. I've been getting a nice uncanny effect by mixing, real life images as my textures with these lower poly models. It's super weird to look at, but it's been very enjoyable to work on, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of it and whatever comes next. After Sycamore Down drops, who knows what'll happen, but the next thing to look out for would probably just be like a Steam wish list. That's what I'm really trying to do by December. But yeah, other than that, just look out for more videos sort of like this where I'm kind of just sitting down talking about the game. I kind of enjoy making this, but have a good one.